Hello everyone, a lot of you have asked me what is the best Xenomorph build out there to get you the most consistent wins on the character. So I returned to my win streak build to try and retool it into a modern form. This is the same win streak build I got the 3K with hatch record on as well as the 3K minimum record on. So let's go ahead and get into it. First perk should come as no surprise, this being the artist teachable perk, Scourge Hook, Pain Resonance. This is whenever you hook a survivor for the first time, the generator with the furthest progress regresses for a 20% flat damage, and if a survivor was touching it at the time, they scream and let go. Pain Resonance still remains one of the best slowdown perks in the game of Dead by Daylight, and with Xenomorph this is much the same. This is especially true of the Xenomorph as the base kit information in the tunnels allows them to track down the remaining survivors they have not yet used the stacks for. This pairs well with another artist teachable that we're going to be using, that being Grim Embrace. Grim Embrace is for each unique survivor that you hook. Moving further than 60 meters from the hook blocks all generators for 10 seconds. This culminates upon reaching the final hook, with all generators being blocked for a full 40 seconds, and then you see the Obsession's aura for 6 seconds. You will already be hunting down all 4 survivors to get the most value out of Scourge Hook Pain Resonance, so why not get 40 seconds of free generator blocking on top of that? These two perks also pair well with a Deathslinger teachable, that being Dead Man Switch, which is after you hook a survivor, the first survivor to let go of a generator will block that generator for 50 full seconds. Not only does Pain Resonance force this perk's value if they were holding the generator at the time that it activated, but Grim Embrace also forces Dead Man Switch to activate as well. Furthermore, Xenomorph's tunnel system makes them exceptional with this perk, as they can easily arrive at a generator being worked on and appear suddenly, forcing the survivor to let go when they didn't want to. Finally, we have our last 4-stack perk, that being the Trickster teachable, No Way Out. No Way Out is when a survivor touches an exit gate, the exit gate gives a loud noise notification and then blocks for 12 seconds. The best part of this perk is this number goes up by 12 seconds for each unique hook you have in the trial, which if you're paying attention is something you've already been doing to get the most value out of Grim Embrace, Pain Resonance, etc. I can't tell you how many games, especially during the 134 win streak, that came down to the wire, and that extra time in the end game helped save my skin. Finally, this build features a different add-on than I did when I ran it back when I was doing the win streak, and this is based on the big quality of life change that Xenomorph had fairly recently. The add-on that will remain the same is Lambert's Star Map, which nerfs the turret range from 10 meters down to 8. It's always been this way, and it's always been super good, but the new add-on, replacing old emergency helmet, will be Harpoon Gun, which is when you leave a control station, any hit within 30 seconds causes survivors outside of 16 meters of you to scream and reveal their location. This will not only force value out of Dead Man Switch, since it will make them let go of the generators by force, but the screams will also help you track down any remaining stacks that you haven't had yet for No Way Out, Grim Embrace, Pain Res, etc. This build is absolutely devastating and doesn't even require you to camp or tunnel. Not that I'm saying that's necessarily a bad thing, but you can play super nice and still absolutely devastate your games, which is something I feel like a lot of killer players wish they could do. Honestly, I found the best results bouncing between 3 survivors and then finding that 4th guy when it feels like the match is getting to a point where I gotta really lock in.